Hello, my beautiful friends from around the world. I'm so happy. I'm in my really, really happy place on the lake, and this is the little lake where I learned swimming when I was a kid. It's a little lake near the village I grew up in, and I brought my stand-up paddle with me, and I found a message in a bottle. Can you play with me? Can you imagine that I found a message in a bottle from your future self? Like, imagine in 10 years, where are you? What are you doing? Whom are you living with? Are you living in a different country? Are you working still the same job? What is your future self? Imagine your best ever future self version. I mean, we have so many possibilities, you know. The worst possibility would be like, from today on you drink 3 bottles of vodka every day, and probably in 10 years you're not alive anymore. And let's think of the very best version of yourself in the future. And I like to think of, not like I have to do everything right, you know, like I listened to my gut feeling. I did decisions which were brave and maybe a little bit challenging, but they felt really good. I did what I wanted. I chose what's important to me. I chose me. I took care of myself. Imagine that version of yourself in the future, in 10 years, even in 20 years, if they would write a letter to you, and you would find it here in a bottle wherever you live. Like, here's the bottle, here's the message, and I don't open it because it's your message here. It's private, you know. What is your best version, your future self, who is so proud of you, who is your biggest fan, who loves you dearly and is so into you because you are doing life now, and your future self knows that you will find the steps to become her, to become him, to become them in the future. What would be a loving, kind, supportive, encouraging, uplifting letter which your future self would write to you? And you can actually sit down and write that letter to you. And it's so, like, it does something to our brain if we do an exercise like that. It's like, my future self writes that letter. So you can be a little outrageous, courageous, like, what is my future self telling about their life, you know? What is happening, like, and you are doing it. You've got this. I'm proud of you. A little thought, and maybe an exercise you could do today on this Sunday. I'm saying hello and sending so much love from Turlersee, this little lake I learned swimming in and I love so much. There are so many SUPs here. Do you say SUPs, stand up paddling? We say soup. We have a soup. I bought myself a soup. I had a soup on my vision board for many years. And then I think 3 years ago, I was like, well, I have this stand-up paddle on my vision board again. And when is that gonna happen? I will go to Greece. That was in the summer where Corona was 2020. And I will go to Greece, and then I will be in the mountains, and I won't be able to fulfill that dream on my vision board. And then we arrived in Greece at this friend's house, her grandmother's house, and she was like, "Oh, we have soups, two paddle boards here." And I went every morning at 4:44. I went up and took my board on the cliff and watched the sunrise, and then I went stand-up paddling on the sea, on the Mediterranean Sea, and it was so beautiful, and I was so happy. And a year later, I bought myself this board here. It's not, it's not a super fancy sporty one which is fast and things like that, but it's a good one and it's blue, and I can put it on my back and carry it wherever I want, and then enjoy this canoe feeling. It's actually funny, today I will send out my scrapbook email. If you want to have it, you can sign up at joyismycompass.com/stories, and I will tell the story about our family trip to Canada where we went canoeing, and that I really loved canoeing so much, and I hadn't had the chance to do it again, but this feeling of on this board is kind of a little bit canoey. Yeah, and I enjoy like the sound of the water. Can you hear it? I love that so much. Wait, I turn around the camera again. And I don't have a strap on my phone. If I would lose my phone, that would be the last life of this phone. No, I have to be careful to get to the shore again without dropping my phone. And I think I need a good strap for having this kind of conversation from my paddleboard. And it's September, obviously, you know that. And it's so warm and beautiful, and everybody's enjoying these summery days before it will switch quite harshly in Switzerland, and then it's like, and then summer is gone and we will have a lot of cold month ahead of us. So everybody's really soaking up that sun and that warmth. And yeah, I hope you are having a great Sunday. Maybe you are writing yourself a letter from your future self. Just have fun with it. What if my best ever wonderful, beautiful, supportive, brave and successful, healthy future self writes in a letter to me? And write it down and look what's coming up. I will write some messages from the future self and post them here on Instagram to inspire you. But it's so much more powerful when you write to yourself and you imagine yourself like, my future self is by my side, proud of me, supportive. She's got my back, he's got my back, they got my back, and everything is possible. I really believe that everything is possible for you. And if you have a wish, if you have a dream which seems impossible now, just dream it often. Think about details, think about what you really want, like, oh, if everything would be possible, and it is. But if everything is possible, that's like helpful, that it's not too much pressure. Then I would like to have this, and then I would like to do this. And then maybe there is a first step, there is an idea and you're like, wow, that's weird, but I could do that phone call, or I could like check in with this person which came to my mind, and maybe this person has a job for me, or whatever it is. There are hints in your day, in your week, when you are dreaming and like wishing for, like, yeah, my future self is doing that and I would love to start to do that now. And then just follow the breadcrumbs, follow the hints, follow the urge to do something, go somewhere, try something, sing a song loud on your balcony, and then your neighbor will realize, oh, she's down there or he's down there, and then you connect, and whatever is happening then, magic is in the air and you can claim it, and you deserve it to have a magical life, a fun life, a joyful life, and a healthy life, and everything is possible. I really do believe that. And I know when the circumstances are really hard, it sounds a bit or a lot like fuck you with your everything is possible, but I still believe it, and I believe it for you. And yeah, if you are able to tune into that a little bit, because you are writing yourself a letter from your future self, just try it, do it. And I wish you a wonderful Sunday. I'm here with my friend Prita, and we will visit my parents, and my auntie will be there, and go for a walk in the woods maybe. Yes, it's good to be here on this lake. And I send you a lot of love from Switzerland. Bye! I really need my sunglasses because it's so bright, but I want to look into your eyes. Thank you for being here. I'm honored to be on this journey with me, that you are on this journey with me. If you want to read my email today, sign up at joyismycompass.com/stories, and you will get the scrapbook stories from the scrapbook of my life, which are always inspiring, uplifting, and encouraging for your life, because it's all about you. You are the most important person in your life, and let's make this world more playful, more colorful, and more joyful. And I have a lot of meditations planned for you, and I will do them next week. This week was just enjoying time with Prita to the fullest. So yeah, I will be back with meditations. And now I really say goodbye. Bye. Take care.